Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beela, and I'm coming to you with another review of Tyler Perry's Zatima, Season 1, Episode 7. Yeah, this episode was really good. I felt a lot of the emotions that was coming through the screen. I said, okay, they over here trying to act a little bit. But anyway, we're going to get into the episode, and it picks up where it left off, where Belinda was sending the text messages or the picture messages of Zach at the party with the stripper Deja dancing on him. So she sent it to Fatima and she sent it to Angela. And Fatima, she didn't look at her phone, but when Belinda looked at her phone and put it down, that's when Fatima had got suspicious and was like, hold on, what? Let me see what she sent you. And so that's when the picture, he up there dancing, he on a good foot, getting it on. And so Fatima gets mad. She like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't move in with him. No. She said, I'm glad I kept my apartment. I'm moving out. So she gets up, she walks up the stairs. She mad, she ready to go. And Angela is like, oh my God, I don't know what's gonna happen. So while Fatima is upstairs packing her bags because she says she's going to sleep at Angela's house. Angela ends up calling Bryce, and Bryce has Zach in the car, and Zach is drunk. Zach is really drunk. So he's on the phone with Angela. Angela had told Bryce that Belinda sent the pictures. Fatima saw it and she's mad and she's coming to my house to stay over and drive really slow because she didn't want them to see each other. And Bryce was like, okay. So he gets off the phone with Angela and Zach is over there in the car drunk. He was like, I heard everything she said. You ain't got to drive slow. You really need to drive fast because I got to pee or whatever. So he trying to get to the house and Bryce is like, I want you to calm down. Fatima, she's not staying over there. He was like, I don't care. That's the best thing that she should do. She don't need to stay here tonight. She need to leave because Zach is still upset that he saw that picture of Fatima hugging on Ian, and when he asks Fatima over and over and over again, what are you doing? Do you have any plans? Did you eat with anybody? Or did you see anybody? She didn't tell him any information. So the only thing he has to go by is a picture. The same way, the only thing that Fatima is going by is a picture. So both of them are mad at pictures without the details. All right. So he like, I don't care. She can do whatever she want to do. I'm tired. He just kind of over it. So they end up pulling to the house and Zach, Zach gets out the car. He drunk. Bryce trying to hold Zach back. Zach is like, so that's what you finna do? You finna leave? She was like, yes, Zach, I'm getting up out of here before I cause any more damage or whatever. Meaning she about to do something that she really don't want to do. So let her go ahead and exit stage left before she get to acting up. And he was just like, but you mad. You mad. And then she was like, yeah, I'm mad, Zach. You don't get what you want from me. And now you want to go out here and do what you want to do. And then she brings up the picture. And he was like, you got pictures? I got pictures too. She was like, what you talking about? Yeah, but I'm grieving. It's a lot going on. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. And then he shows the picture of her hugging, Ian, and she's just like, okay, yes, but that's nothing. He has stage 4 cancer. He's dying. That's what he was telling me. And then Zach is like, oh, so everybody dying. How am I supposed to know what a person that got stage 4 cancer looks like? How am I supposed to know what this looked like when I asked you over and over again and you didn't give me any answers? And Fatima is like, well, you always want stuff when you want it. I'm trying to process everything. And they still going back and forth. And he's like, you get mad at me because somebody was dancing on me? I didn't do nothing. And then she said, you got glitter all on your pants. He said, so I ain't going to mess around with a box of glitter. It's glitter. It's glitter. He kept saying, it's glitter. I ain't messing around with glitter. And Fatima is like, but that's the thing, Zach. I see what you're doing. If you do get mad at me, I know the first thing that you would do. You would go out there and you would mess up on me. And he was like, it's glitter. But Bryce is like, okay, Zach, calm down, calm down. Angela, she mad because her friend mad because she looking at Zach like, yeah, I knew you weren't gonna change. I knew you was that same old dude that Belinda was telling us. But anyway, Belinda, she on some other stuff. So everybody mad. Bryce takes Zach in the house. Fatima, she goes on to Angela's house. So they get to Angela's house. And here, the first thing that they say when the Angela says when she get into the house is, "I got some wine." I'm like, y'all ain't drunk yet. Y'all been drinking wine all night. Is that all y'all do? Is get mad and go drink wine? God, dog. So Fatima and Angela, they kind of sit on the couch. And at first, when they was talking, I'm like, Angela, you not gonna hold her accountable? You just gonna sit up here and say, yeah, he wrong. Am I wrong? And she was like, well, no. Right, I know I ain't wrong. Cause he out here doing, messing around or acting up. And it's not the fact that he even did something. It's the intent that he could mess up if he's mad with me. And so Fatima asked Angela again, am I wrong? She was like, no, you're not wrong, but you're not right either. Because you're upset with him over what he did, but at the same time, you still didn't come forward and tell Zach the truth why you really met with Ian in the first place. And she was just like, well, yeah, you're right. I know this looks bad. And she just like, yeah. I mean, you have the right to feel how you feel, but at the same account, you have to hold yourself accountable too, Fatima. And I know you're going to stay on her couch and you're going to sleep on it. You're going to think about it. But yeah, both of y'all are mad at the same thing. Pretty much pictures, but without the details. And I mean, I get it. They say a picture worth 1,000 words, but child, there's some other words that picture is saying. But anyway, Angela is still being a good friend. She says she'll, clean out the bed for her and all that stuff. And, Fatima is like, okay, well, I'm finna go to bed. I'm taking a wine. And that's how that went. So back over at Zach's place. Ooh, child. Why Tyler Perry always got to do this? You know what? I was thinking this in the back of my head, but I said, I'm not going to do it. Maybe Bryce is a stand-up guy, but I noticed every time Zach picked up Bryce was just overly excited. Like, ooh, do it again. Ooh, do it again. Pick me up again, Zach. Now I know why. So Zach is drunk. Zach and Bryce, they're downstairs first. So they still throwing it back. Bryce like, you done had too much. You too drunk. Zach like, no, we gonna drink some more. No, you don't need to drink anymore. You need to go ahead and go to bed. And then Zach gets up, but he can't, he's stumbling. Stand up whiskey, he's stumbling, right? So Bryce helps him. He helps him up the stairs. He puts him on the bed. And Zach is just like, you know what? You were so understanding. Thank you for being there for me tonight. But Fatima, she just getting on my nerves. He's venting. He's talking about how upset he is with Fatima and how Fatima is overreacting. And Zach feels that Fatima isn't the only person that has the right to be upset. And he tells Bryce, you know what, Bryce? We should be married. Bryce is like, oh, we should? No, not like that, man. Pause. Pause is the signal. If I'm saying something that's kind of gay, I'm pausing because it ain't gay, but I'm trying to make a point. That's what the pause means. And Bryce was like, oh, okay. And then Zach is like, I should take your brain and put it on Fatima's body inside of her head or whatever. Take his brain and put it in Fatima's. He's like, oh, okay. Well, just go ahead and lay down and, sleep it off. He said, but I can't lay down. I got to take a shower. I said, you know what, Zach, you really got to take a shower. No, the reason why he got to take a shower is because if Fatima just happens to come home, she won't smell that other lady's perfume all over his body. So Bryce is like, okay. Then Zach takes his sweater off and he talking. And then he gets up and Bryce helps him up. I said, Bryce is really touchy. Then Zach take his pants off. And Bryce just can't contain himself. He like, oh my God. He's really taking off his pants. I don't know what to do. But I'm going to touch him. I'm going to touch him on his chest just a little bit longer. And I'm going to touch him on his stomach and his back and say that I'm helping him keep his balance all the while he is caressing Zach's body. I said, what in the world is going on here? I said, Tyler, you better not have this man do something inappropriate to Zach while he drunk. We not finna do this, Tyler. But Bryce contained himself. But then Zach took his drawers off and he's standing in front of Bryce, booty bucket naked. And Bryce is like, oh my God, I was gonna leave, but I'm gonna stay until you get out the shower. I said, you gonna just wait. You just gonna sit on this man's bed and imagine what the possibilities of what could really happen between you and Zach. Boy, Zach drunk, right? So Zach, he in there running the shower and he accidentally knocks over something. Bryce gets up. He stands by the door. Are you okay? Are you okay, Zach? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's gonna be quick. I'm gonna be out quick. Child. Bryce like, ooh, he is heated and he is hot. And so he take it on home. He take it on home to Angela. Angela's like, yeah, Fatima, she's upstairs. And she's getting in the bed. She's going to sleep. And, Angela, she looking a little sexy with her little sexy lingerie dress on, her night dress. And Bryce, he thinking about Zach. So she looking at, Bryce gets a little close to her and kind of kiss her. And she like, boy, what's wrong with you? Your body is, you feeling a little hard. Like you got the tension down below and the tension. And he was like, well, yeah, he had to hear and play it out. Talking about, yeah, I'm just looking at you and how beautiful you look. And I just got to have you right now. And in his mind, he's thinking about Zach. Wow. Oh, Angela then went on down on him. And he's just saying, yes, baby. Yes, baby. I said, what the mess is this? Yes, baby. Anyway, so weird. Oh, yeah. I done skipped a lot. She said she love him. He love him. Thank you for loving me. You a good man. And all this other stuff. They gonna work it out. But yes, baby. Yes, baby. Child, I said, what the mess is this? All right. So it's the next morning. Zach, he get up. He making him his Folgers coffee. And a knock, knock, knock at the door. Bryce comes in with the manila envelope saying, this is what they found outside. Zach is like, oh, yeah, man, come on in. What's this? He was just like, yeah. He looks at it because he still got the hangover. And he remember, oh, my God, this is the lease that the girl then signed. Apparently, the way that it works, because Valerie is the realtor, the deal was she can kind of run background on the person. And if she feels that the person is right to move into the condo or any property that he has, she has legal right to go ahead and sign the lease on Zach's behalf as long as Zach gets to meet them and gives the okay. So that is what happened. Mind you, all of this happened actually before he found out that she was a stripper. Yeah. So the next day, the envelope shows up. The girl signed the lease. She's moving in. Zach is like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. I should have went over this with Fatima. Fatima is going to kick my butt. And here's Bryce. Oh, if Fatima comes back. Man, ain't no if. My woman is coming back to me. She coming back, man. Oh, okay. It's okay. Well, everything's going to be taken care of. It's going to be all right. Valerie, she's going to handle it. All right. So Zach, do you want to come with me to go look at the properties? Yeah, no. Do you want to come with me to go look at the office? Because everything is going good over there as well. Yeah, we'll go. I can't go right now, but I'll go meet you down there later. So he leaves. Bryce leaves to go to the office to do whatever he's going to do. And then that's when Zach calls Valerie on the phone and like, hey, I need you to cancel this lease. Valerie like, no, I can't do that. Because of the simple fact, she told me she seen you that night and she can actually sue you for discrimination because now you know she's a stripper. And that won't look good for you. So he's like, oh, man. Oh, all right, so that's what it is. He locked in, they loaded, and he has a new tenant, which is a stripper. And she says she'll do anything and everything for Zach. Yeah. So, child, I done skipped all over that. All right. So, now back over at Angela's house, the team is there. She is saying that she has to go back to Zach, I think Zach's house to get her clothes or something because she has to go to work or something. And she said it's too late to, I guess, to get the movers. All her stuff is in storage and all that. So they're sitting there and they're talking, right, about everything that happened with Zach. And now it's Angela's turn to talk to tell Fatima about Bryce and how when Bryce came home, he was at attention. He was, he was hard. He was ready to go. And she said, that's not like him, because he doesn't normally do that. And Fatima is like, well, I mean, girl, that's just what it is. You look good. And he was just ready to get his girl. And then she was thinking, well, maybe, she said, well, maybe, he's seen all those strippers and he came back, to me to, I guess, release everything that he was feeling at that party onto Angela. And Fatima is just like, well, you know what? That's just what it is. That's the fantasy. You the real deal. And I think I skipped this part, but this part it kind of tripped me out because Angela said that they did have a good night. And, Bryce put it on her really, really good to where he was speaking in his native language, calling his mama name in his native language. I said, girl, he was calling Zach. Oh my God. I said, girl, he was calling Zach name in his native language. That man mama ain't named Zachary. Let me quit. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. That man mama ain't named Zach in whatever his native language is. That ain't what it is. So anyway, Fatima is just telling her, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. And then Angela is like, so would you go for that? Would that be okay with you? And then Fatima is just like, well, you know what? You got a point. Because I would be upset if Zach came home and he releasing all that stuff on me and ain't thinking about me. He thinking about them other people. So, yeah, it is what it is. So as they're talking, Belinda comes in. Now, she doesn't know that Fatima is there. So as soon as she come in, she talking about, I told y'all that dude wasn't no good. He over here running around here and he gonna do her the same way he did this and he ain't no good. And I tried to tell y'all. And then Angela is like, girl, hold on, wait. You doing too much talking. So she looked and there go Fatima. Fatima like, let me tell you something, Belinda. You keep my name, you keep my man name at your mouth. Belinda like, well, I'm just trying to tell you, we talk about you when you ain't even here. Don't be talking about me. Don't bring me up. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't doing nothing but starting a whole bunch of mess. And number one, you ain't proved nothing because you are the one, Belinda, that came onto Zach. Are you delusional? And he turned you down. He turned you down. And then Belinda is just like, well, you still standing right over her house. Why are you worried about where she's staying? Why are you worried about what she's doing? Trouble in the home? You want it to be trouble in the home, Belinda, because you're mad that Zach turned you down. Now you don't want it to work between Fatima and Zach. You don't. So you're happy. You're not concerned. You're happy. And Angela over there trying to tell you to shut up and calm down. And then Fatima is like, keep playing with me. You're going to be wearing this coffee and this coffee cup. I was like, girl, just pour it on a little bit. But don't burn her. I don't want you to burn her. I just want her to feel the heat of the coffee so she can shut up. But Fatima is just like, you know what? I ain't got time for now one of y'all. I'm about to bounce. So as Fatima leave, they sitting there, they talking, and she just like, well, shoot, I'm sick of this because she choosing Zach over her friends, and she tried to tell them, and they just trying to talk about that she knows she was wrong for doing all that stuff. But anyway, so back at the house, Zach is trying to handle his business. He hears a knock at the door, and it's his brother. And I'm just like, oh, brother, where art thou? Where did you come from? So the brother coming in looking all sleazy and slimy, like he high out of his mind. And he's just like, so you weren't going to tell me where you stay? Huh? He was just like, well, I was going to tell you. I had to find out from mama. I mean, so mama told you where I stay? Yes, she told me. So you done came up and I want in on it. In on what? In on the lick that you on. Man, I'm not on no lick. I'm not, put me in on it. I don't sell drugs. I don't do that. You the one set me up in the first place for me to even go to jail. The brother said, well, I did 10 years and you only did 3. He shouldn't have did none. Are you, what? You mad because he did 3? I wouldn't want, anyway. So the brother like, so you came up. How did you do it? Man, everything I'm doing is illegal. It's stocks and bonds, investments. Man, you ain't doing no stocks and bonds and investments. Yes, he is. Even though he did it a little bit illegal, it's still legal now because he got away with it with the SEC. But that's neither here nor there. So the brother, he mad. He like, but you came up. We family. You supposed to be there for family. Zach like, okay, what do you want? What do you need? Hey, son. Hey, Mike, I'm doing a video. Yeah, don't think about them. This is a quick intermission. Y'all locking all the doors. All right, be quiet. Don't shut the door. It's dark. Ain't got no light on. All right. So, sorry about the intermission, y'all. Anyway, so he just like, this to come up. You got to put me on. And Zach like, what do you need? Just tell me what you need. See, this is what people do. This is what dudes do. When they get a little bit of money, they forget about family. This is exactly what dudes do. What the ninjas do. This is what the ninjas do. I said, God, what do the ninjas do? They forget about family. Beating his chest. He mad because Zach is on and his brother is not. Zach said, when I've been gone for 3 years, nobody called me. Mama didn't call me. My brothers didn't call me. Ain't nobody called me. Y'all left me out here broke. I didn't have nothing. And now that I got something, now I'm getting the ring, 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 ring. I'm getting the phone calls. I'm getting the knock, knock, knocks at the door. And now I'm supposed to take care of you? You older than me. You need to be taking care of me. But anyway, that is that hood mentality. I wouldn't have gave him nothing. Zach gave the man $10,000. I would have wrote on that check, you will get it when you get it. Because anyway, I just thought that was crazy. Then he looking all around Zach's house. Then he just gonna take himself upstairs. I'm like, this dude is, oh, you got that good wine. What in the world is going on here? I was just like, these layers go really, really deep with this family. Like this family has like this type of crab in a barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to help you when they don't want to help you when you low. But then when you get something, they want a handout. But when I needed y'all, you wasn't there. But now that I got something, you want to come around. I'm like, Zach, you need to throw the whole family away. The mama, the brother, the cousin. Matter of fact, them friends too, because them friends get on my nerves too. Maybe they need some more character development for me to like them. But yeah, that was irritating to me. So Zach gave him the money and he walking all around the house acting like he gonna live there. And then he gonna have nerve to say, but you got your girl in here. You got your girl in here and you spending money on her, but you can't spend no money on your family. First of all, my girl is the reason why I'm even here in the first place. Anyway, you know what? I cannot and I will not. That brother, he look like he gonna take that money, try to go sell some dope or smoke some dope, whatever it is, he gonna lose it real quick and he gonna come right back and ask for some more money. That's all that is. And Zach, you ain't doing your brother no favors by giving him $10,000. I wish I was your sister. Shoot, can I get $10,000? Anyway, so Fatima, she riding the car, right? She get a ring, 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 ring. Fatima didn't know who the number was. She did one of my numbers. Hello. The mom, hey, hello, who is this? This is Margaret. She like, cat, dog, didn't I tell that dude don't give your mama my phone number? Oh, hey, Miss Margaret. Oh, honey, how you doing? It is a pleasure to hear from you. You don't know my voice? Well, Miss Margaret ain't talked to you in about 3-4 years now. I don't know what you sound like now. She didn't say that, but I'm just saying. They ain't really been talking. Yeah, I'm so glad. You know, Ian told me what you gonna do. That just warms my heart. You gonna be there when he died. That just warms my heart. You gonna be there for us in the family when he transitioning. That just warms my heart. You gonna go to dinner with us? If you do, that's gonna warm my heart. I said, girl, your heart gonna be on fire as much as she warming your heart. But anyway, Fatima just backed into a corner. Yeah, I'll be there. She really don't want to. Yeah, I'm hang around. I really don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to go to dinner with y'all, but I really don't want to. So, yeah, Ian got her in a bunch of mess. What if they lying? I hope they not lying. But just what if they lying? Yeah, you sure should have married him. I really wanted y'all to be married. But your son cheated on her, left her for another rich woman, and made me get an abortion. And yeah, and left me while I was still healing. So do I want to be with your son? No, I don't. And I really don't want to be there for you either, Miss Margaret. But you on the phone, I'm trying to be nice. You were so nice. Thank you. Y'all just paraphrased that whole little scene. So that is what that is. So Fatima pulls up in her car. Deja, y'all that's sentimental. Move that box over there. Don't drop my box. That's sentimental. My grandma gave me that. Don't you mess up my lamp. My grandma gave me that lamp too. That is sentimental. With her little dukes on and her cheeks hanging out the back of her pants, at the back of her shorts. Here you go, Fatima. Who are you? And what are you doing? Hey, I'm your new neighbor. You the new neighbor? I'm Deja. Oh. So Deja reaches her hand out to shake Fatima's hand. Fatima don't grab it. So Deja pulls her hand back. Fatima says, oh, you're Deja. Da 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 da. Next time on Tyler Perry Sisters. Y'all, this Sheila Bila. That is Zatima 1 and 7. I have to come back and give you the next review for 1 and 8. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.